What's up guys, this is Marcel from One Dapper Street. Welcome to today's video. As you can see, the rack is empty because we're going to be talking about one thing and one thing only, the Apple Watch on my wrist. A lot of you have been asking why I've been wearing it so much, also in my outfit videos. So I'm here to answer the question why I love this watch so much, which watch it is in the first place, and when I tend to wear it most of the time. Let's get started really simply with which watch it is. It's the 44mm Series 5 titanium case Apple Watch. I think that's all the details in there. It's got the LTE functionality, which is amazing, so I don't actually need my phone to be on the internet with this thing. Costs like $5 more on my cellular plan, so I think that's a great deal. And I'm wearing it with the stone-colored sports band. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. Now, number two, when am I wearing it most of the time? Honestly, I wake up and I put it on. Especially on a working day, it's something I just don't want to live without anymore. We'll get into why exactly that is, but honestly on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, I wake up, I put on the watch and have it on for most of my workday. Obviously I love it for working out, it's a big part, especially because I can leave my phone at home if I want to go for a run or a hike and I don't want to have to carry my phone with me. I can connect this to my AirPods, listen to music without having my phone with me, which makes the whole travel really light, really convenient, especially if you're running. I think it's a great feature. And lastly, I wear it a lot when I'm driving. I love just not having to touch my phone for small things. If I get a message, I just check my watch really quick. Is it important? No, fantastic, I keep driving. Is it important? Yes. Okay, I pull out, I hop on a call, I respond to the text, but I just like it for that very reason. Now, I already just said why I like it for that very reason, but big part number three, why do I like this watch so much? Well, first of all, on a daily basis, it's a very versatile watch. In the beginning, when the Apple Watch came out, I felt like it was a little bit unusual to see it in a regular outfit, but you can easily wear it with any outfit. And yes, there might be another option. I do switch out for photo shoots, or in the nighttime, I tend to switch my Apple Watch out for a luxury watch or something that looks a lot cooler. I think so, or more traditional, what you would expect of a watch. But it is very versatile. You can swap the faces to match the color a little bit, to match the style a little bit. You could go for something digital when you're more modern. You can go for something analog if you're being a little bit more dressed up, and that's one of the main reasons I love wearing it on a daily basis. Now let's talk about the face that I have set up, which is another big reason why I love this watch. I have the sundial watch face, which shows me on first glance where the sun is, how high is it, how much time do I have left to shoot. You guys know I shoot a lot of photos for my Instagram. If you don't know my Instagram, make sure to follow me on there at Marcel Flores. There's a lot more outfit inspiration for you guys over there, so follow and drop a comment saying you came from YouTube. But the other four corners I have divided into my calendar, so I can tap on it and see what's going on today. My actions, which is my to-do list. It's an app by Moleskine, which I really like. So if you're looking for a nice to-do list, actions, check it out. I also have today's date and the temperature, which is another big factor when I decide to get dressed or decide to need to shoot. In LA, it's kind of a little bit more reliable. In New York, I need to know how cold it is, so I dress appropriately, especially in the winter, because it can be crazy. But I really like this watch face. It's the one I use most of the time, and maybe that works for you too. But the beauty of it is that you can choose whatever works for you best and for that particular outfit. Now all of these functions I just talked about kind of allude to something, and that is productivity. The single biggest reason I use the watch is productivity. I like staying productive, being efficient. Maybe it's me being German, but I feel the need to be as efficient as I possibly can. And this watch just keeps me on track. I've got calendar notifications. I've got notifications for an app called Strides, where you can make more personal goals, like you have to drink 8 cups of water a day, you need to be in bed by 10, stuff like that. It also keeps me on track. And that leads into the next part. The connectivity with the iPhone is amazing because I don't actually have to pick my iPhone up to figure out what's going on. And I don't know if you're like me, but if you pick your iPhone up, you want to do something, you end up in the app that you were in before. Before you know it, you spend 10 minutes on Instagram scrolling through your feed, not knowing what you were looking for in the first place. So I love that this is just kept to the information I need whenever I need it, so it does help me stay really productive. Speaking of my job, it also does help me take photos. One of the first things I fell in love with when the Apple Watch first came out is the remote control for your iPhone camera. I have a little iPhone tripod that I do carry around because it's very small, and I can see on my watch what's going on my phone, can position myself properly, and can actually trigger the shot from there. I think that's a great function. And last but not least, of course, I already alluded to the working out part. I love stats. So just the activity monitor and like knowing what your heart rate is when you're feeling a little bit flustered or nervous, it's just nice. I genuinely enjoy that, just knowing what's going on with me during the day and reviewing how productive I was and how active I was. So to sum it all up, I love this watch because it's versatile enough and it keeps me on track to do my stuff. Now I want to hear from you guys 3 different things. Number 1, do you have an Apple Watch and do you like it? 2, if you have one, do you need some help styling it? Because I think it could be a nice outfit video to talk about several looks and maybe even my favorite straps at Apple to see how you could rock this on a daily basis and make it as stylish as possible. And 3, if you don't have an Apple Watch and you don't want one, maybe you have another smartwatch. Let me know about other smartwatches that might have like an analog face, but some of the smartwatch capabilities. I'd love to find out what you guys are wearing. And with that, I want to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this cleared up a little bit why I've been wearing this so much more in videos too. Honestly, I just forget it's on my wrist also because I do wear it the whole day. But if you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and I'll see you guys very, very soon with the next one. Until then, as always, stay dapper. Bye guys.